Yes. Finally, a win for Chelsea. Man, it's been a long time coming, man. It just feels so good today, Yes. Anyways, let's get back to it. Welcome back to the Man Talk Sports. You know me. I thought about all games that happened today, and today was the Carabao Cup continuation from the game that was played yesterday. Today saw Chelsea playing Brentford, Liverpool hosting Leicester City, and Tottenham hosting West Ham. Let's get to it. Yeah, I'm going to kick it off with Chelsea. Man, this game was tight. We don't know what to expect with all Chelsea. Most of Chelsea players out with COVID. We don't know what the coach is going to rest this game. So we don't know. We knew it was some academy players coming in. We don't know who's coming. We don't know who they are. But it was kind of good. It was nice today. Although the Chelsea team was still strong, I was surprised to see Kepa go today, which was amazing goalkeeping today. We saw three youngsters starting in the first lineup today, and I'm going to just call the names. We have Jude Sonhop Bell, Avivel, it's not Bell, Avivel, Saul was starting today. Xavi Simons was playing off the right wing. And Ross Barkley signed this game. Alonso alongside Saul. Mateo Kovacic started this game. Maran Sarr. Trevor Chalobah was the main man in defense. And he definitely he commanded the defense today. Amazing job to him. Aspi was there to make sure everything is a captain. Everything goes well. So in the back line, we were very secured. It's just up front, even midfield-wise, there's still a lot of senior players. So this was quite impressive. Although this game we started very well in this particular game. We had a couple of chances, but Brentford turned up against us, and they had some really crazy chances, free headers, and Kepa was outstanding. He was Kepa that we know from the first time we bought him. He was full of confidence. He was saving headers, which is one of the most difficult balls to saving headers, really close contact, like not a short distance from the goalkeeper. And that's one of the things that is hard to save. He was out there, he was on point, he was in the right spot at the right time, and he was able to handle the goal. He saved us a lot. If not, we would have gone down at least 3 goals in the first half. This game ended up with the first half as 0-0. In the situation, second half started. Ross Barkley had some good chances. He just keep playing the ball straight at the goalkeeper, missing the ball, playing the ball wild. And, geez, he was horrible. Ross Barkley, I don't know where he goes from Chelsea. I don't know when his contract ends, but I don't think the contract will be renewed. He's going to be gone. He doesn't cut it for Chelsea, Anyways, we kicked it off. So we had the first goal came in after Ross Barkley was out, and Kante came in. We were able to bring some Jorginho in. Rhys James came in. Mason Mount came in as well, and also Pulisic in this particular game, which pushed up front. The teenagers did a good job. One of them had a free header. He headed the ball to the goalkeeper in the first half, so that was impressive. And so a beautiful cross by Kante passed the ball to Rhys James, and Rhys James crossed the ball into the box. And guess what? Our own goal scored by Pontus Johnson. He is an amazing helper. I would say he's an amazing helper. It's just what we needed, like David Travis scores. I think Brentford kind of felt like they need to score a goal today, and they scored, but it's their own goal, which is quite good. I was kind of getting bored. I was like, yo, are we ever going to score a goal today? It doesn't look like it, I don't see where it goes going to come from. But Rhys James coming in and other players coming in, Kante coming in, Jorginho coming again, definitely pushed the ball forward, and this cross opened the goal for us to make it a 1-0 at the 88th minute. So it was pretty close. I was just thinking this game might go to a penalty kick. But it was good. We scored that 1 goal. And 5 minutes later on, a beautiful shot by Mason Mount was deflected. and Pulisic chased the ball, trying to get the ball. The keeper dived in. He beat the keeper to the ball, and there was a contact. It went down, and that was a penalty kick issued for Chelsea. And we all know Jorginho's in the pitch. He's got to step up. Jorginho stepped up, placed the ball into the goal to make it a 2-0 victory for Chelsea. Now, this game is a huge victory for us. We'll see us go to the semi-finals in this situation. All right, I think, and a big up to Chalobah. He was really a leader in the back. He definitely intercepted a lot of balls, a lot of crosses into the box. Very, very impressive for this young man for what he does for Chelsea. And also the teenagers that played today, big up to them. Hopefully to see them more playing more for Chelsea. I'm not saying I hope the senior players are out longer, but again, it was good to see them, and I hope hopefully they get more chances in the future moving forward. Saul was okay, he did okay, but it was kind of nice to see Rhys James back, and we all know Rhys James has a beautiful shot. He had a free kick, he shot the goalkeeper pushed it out, and so it was an impressive game. I'm quite delighted with the fact that we won this game today. So, it's a good step moving forward in this particular direction. Let's go to the other games. Liverpool was hosting Leicester, and this game was a shocker. Leicester started up almost the first team. Vardy up front, Patson Daka, Diaby Hall, I think that's a new player, James Maddison, Sumari, Yuri Talisman, Luke Thomas, and Didi was playing defense, Suyoku, Ricardo Pereira, Kasper Schmeichel. This is almost the first team. And Liverpool started with a lot of kids. The back, just the only senior player in the back is Gomez and Simikas. The other two was younger guys, which is still young anyway. To Edison, another kid. So let's see, Liverpool started 1, 2, 3, 4 kids in this particular situation, and Leicester took advantage of this. They attacked Liverpool. They were on it and scored the first goal at the 90th minute by Jimmy Vardy. A beautiful pass from Maddison. He went straight up and scored the goal to make the 1-0. And 13th minutes, Jimmy Vardy again. Pass was passed to him by Patson Daka. 2-0 at 13 minutes, 2 goals. And not until 19 minutes, Chamberlain scored, which was assisted by Firmino to make it a 2-1 in this situation. In the 33rd minute, a beautiful volley, man. Like James Maddison, he shot the ball from a distance, a wicked shot, and one of the best shots you can see so far, to make this a 3-1 in the first half. So I kind of feel like, Liverpool is done, but guess what? They were not done. The second half started, Klopp, made some changes. He brought in Diogo Jota. He brought a lot of players. Let me look into the players that came in for Liverpool. Ibrahima Konate, Jota, James Mina, Naby Keita, Owen Beck. I think Owen Beck is still a young player. So they came in and definitely changed the game. They changed the game. And before we know it, at the 68th minute, Jota, a beautiful goal by Jota to make it a 3-2. Assist by Minamino. And also at the 90th, so I think Leicester was wasting time trying to run the clock down, but hell no, it didn't happen. And I think they started early in wasting time. They should have kept the ball longer and just trying to keep the ball and not just faking injuries and all that and wasting time. It didn't work until the 90th minute plus extra time. Minamino scored to make this a 3-3, and we should make it a draw in this particular situation. And for me, in my opinion, Ndidi, it was a passenger in that defense today. He was in almost in every single goal that they considered it. It was out of place, few mistakes there. It wasn't marking. It jumped without winning the ball. The ball passed through, and the next thing we know, Minamino put the ball into the net. It wasn't. For me, it was to blame in most of the goals for this particular situation, and it's sad to see, but it was a passenger in most of the thing. Anyways, after the final whistle, they had 6 minutes extra time. That was when Liverpool scored the goal. And after the final whistle, they went to penalty kick. And the first penalty came was taken by James Milner. And a beautiful Kasper Schmeichel was busy trying to scream at him and trying to make a lot of noise. Milner just ignored him. When time comes, he plays the ball into the goal. He scored the goal. Yuri Talisman stepped up for Leicester City. He scored. Firmino stepped up for Liverpool, scored. James Maddison stepped up for Leicester, scored. Chamberlain stepped up, scored. O'Brien step up, scored. Navigator step up, scored. Then Luke Thomas, I think is a teenager for Leicester City, stepped up and he missed the goal. And before I forget, the goalkeeper for Liverpool, it was also a teenager who was also, I guess so. I guess it's a young player for sure. I'm not sure if it's a teenager, but it's a young player who saved the ball in the situation. So I was thinking 4-3, Minamino stepping up. So Iheanacho stepped up and scores. So I was thinking Minamino stepped up, and I was like, yeah, all you gotta do is just score the goal and the game is over. He stepped up and he skyrocketed the ball. I don't know what happened. All you gotta do is put the ball in there and that's it. And he just shot the ball wild up in the sky. And he missed the goal, and this was a draw in this particular rounds. Then the second round started. Ryan Bertrand stepped up. Ryan Bertrand, we all know him. He was an ex-Chelsea player, and it was one of among the team that won the Champions League in the past. And he's been in this kind of situation before. He stepped up. A horrible penalty kick. The ball was saved by the young goalkeeper for Liverpool. And Jota stepped up for Liverpool and slid the ball into the net. And that was it. Leicester City out. Liverpool up to the next round. So this is huge for a huge one. Which I think Leicester City should be kicking themselves for a game when they're winning 3-1 in the first half to end up losing the game. That is a horrible, horrible one. All right, let's go into the West Ham and Tottenham game. Now, this game was huge. We all know Antonio Conte started a very strong team. Every single Sanchez, Eric Dyer, Ben Davies, Matt Doherty, Joe Berg, Oliver Skip, Reguilon, Lucas Moura, Harry Kane, Bergwijn. Man, he started strong in this game. I know he needs a trophy for Tottenham. We all know Tottenham it's been a while since they won a trophy. So this was essential. He definitely needed a trophy, especially Conte. Anywhere he goes, he wins something. So this was something he wanted to win. Why? So against West Ham, this game was a beautiful game. A beautiful goal by Bergwijn, which was a beautiful pass by Joe Berg, and he scored a goal to make it 1-0 at 29 minutes. And also, the equalizer came in at the 32nd minute by Gerard Bowen. He had to make it 1-1. Gerard Bowen had a lot of chances in this particular game. He wasn't able to. Lloris had a beautiful save. Beautiful save. He was outstanding. In this particular game to keep Tottenham above water in this game. Although the final killing goal came in at the 34th minute by Lucas Moura, assisted by Bergwijn. Bergwijn is another player that we all know when he first moved to Tottenham. He was hot, it was really good. Then later fade off. Now it's back again and making impacts to make this a 2-1. by Lucas Moura in the situation. So then that was all the goals was scored in the first half. Second half, nothing really special happened. A few chances was created and missed and all that stuff. So a draw has been made for this particular Carabao Cup. And guess what? Chelsea, Arsenal got Liverpool, and that is huge. To have a Liverpool. I'm not sure if Klopp is going to be playing the youngsters in against Arsenal in the semi-finals. I don't know. Well, that is his own problem. If he does, that is his own problem. Anyways, so that is a major competition right there for both teams. Why Chelsea got Tottenham? Now this is a huge game. It's a rivalry game, a derby game, and Antonio Conte, ex-Chelsea coach, Tottenham manager now coming, and I think Chelsea is the first leg will be played in Chelsea in Chelsea. So that is a huge a rivalry game. It's going to be brutal, and hopefully the Chelsea players who have been out of COVID will be back to give us a big boost over Tottenham. I think we have a good record against them, so I think we should be able to oversee Tottenham in this situation. Hopefully, by the time we'll have built more confidence in our team, and I'll be able to moving forward, able to move over Tottenham in this particular situation. And good luck to Arsenal for the Liverpool draw. Yeah, that's about it for me. Thank you very much for watching again. I do appreciate your time. And don't forget to leave the like button, below. Thank you very much again. See you next time. Bye.